Hi there, Mr. Brian here. Hope you're doing okay. Hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, I pray that God grants you the strength that you need to keep on going. And I pray that may His blessings be upon you today. I just want to share a few words of encouragement and motivation your way. And I really hope that it goes a long way to help you out, to give you some perspective on how to tackle on some certain things that may be holding you back from making progress in your life. What I love to talk about today is on the topic patience. I know patience is a word that is not uncommon to many of us. I know that many of us literally think about the word every time or hear it almost every single day. And for a very long time, we've associated patience with waiting. We think that patience means we just need to wait for what we are dreaming about. We just need to wait for things to happen. We just need to wait until things happen. Although patience has waiting in some certain aspects of the word, we also have two other words that we are not associating with the word patience, which are clarity and earnesty. So the first one I would like to tackle is earnesty, because it's earnest. From earnesty, then everything unfolds. If you're not earnest about what you're looking for, then you will never get to it. You will never even walk the right path. It's only those who are earnest about their search that can be patient. If you're not earnest about your search, you will never be patient, because earnesty comes like from the core. It means that being true to what you're doing, being true to the path you've been called to walk. And you must understand that you really have to make sure that it's not your own desires, it's not some extra reason, it's not some extra things that are attached to you wanting to get to the point where you feel that you need to be. Because when you have like some extra reasons, some extra things that are sort of like influencing you to take the decisions that you're taking, and it makes you feel that you're taking too much time to get there, then you're never really going to get there. So it's always for you to make sure that the things that you are doing, the path that you're walking, you're actually true to yourself, you're actually true to your activity, you're actually true to your decisions. Let it not be that there is something else that is influencing you to make these decisions. You always have to analyze at every given time, because our mind is always disturbed. Our mind is always in constant moving, and we can easily take for granted how easy it is to move like from right to wrong. And that is why we have to be earnest about the things that we do. We have to be true to in our search before we can be able to reach there. If you're true about your search, then there is no need for you to be in a haste to get to where you have to be. Because getting to where you have to be is not outside of who you are. It's not like you have to become like some total different personality. It's just that you have to raise your consciousness to that level. And so if you're not true about your search, you will not be able to understand that is what you need to do, and you will not be able to walk the right path. A lot of decisions that you will be making are things that will be rather because of influence. Maybe you've seen something, you've heard something, somebody told you this, or just maybe total delusion, feeling that it's going to happen this way because you think that it's going to happen that way. You have to be true about your search. And the next thing that I have to talk about is clarity. Clarity is another thing that comes with being earnest. When you are clear about the decisions that you're taking, when you're clear about the path that you're walking, then there is really no haste. Where are you rushing to if you know that you are headed to maybe this point, you're headed to point B, and it needs to take you maybe 4 years to walk from point A to point B? So it's that lack of clarity that makes us want to rush things. The lack of clarity makes us feel that it's taking a longer time, it's taking more than it should. It makes us feel lost. It makes us feel like we are always reaching, we're almost there, but how come we are not landing on the spot? How come this train has been moving for so long and I've not arrived at the station of my success? How come these things I've been working so hard, I've been doing so much, and I've not yet arrived at the point where I need to be? You have to move with clarity. Patience does not only mean for you to wait, it means you need to move with clarity, because every day is complete in of itself. There is no extra activity that you need to add into the day. And if there are decisions that you are taking and feeling that, oh, these are my new decisions, they will not cause like a big stir on my path that I'm walking, then you're wrong, because every single decision that you're taking should be true to the path that you've been called to walk. Every action, every decision is like the stamp of the will. When you take decisions, you're stamping your will on things. It's like you're commanding the universe to say that I want this to manifest. And so if you do not do those things, they attract a certain level of karmic burden. They attract like a weight, because it's energy. The will is energy. So when you said, I want to do this, I will do this, I will do that, and you end up not doing those things, they hold on and they remain on you like a burden. You start feeling heavy. You start feeling like the path is so heavy. It's like it's full of suffering. It's hard for me to walk. Like I feel like giving up. I feel like doing this. I feel like doing that. So it's because we are not moving with clarity. And all this came to me because I had reached a point in my life in 2023 where I saw myself making the same mistake over and over, always feeling like I'm one step closer to the place, but I'm not reaching there. And I kept on wondering, like, what could this mean? And I remember this word, patience. It's a lesson that has always been in my ears, like growing up. I had to go back into my life journey to see myself grow up again as a child and see some of the things that I was doing. And I understood that there were a lot of things that I did out of influence, out of peer pressure, that were not even true to my own nature. And it's so easy for us to, disregard all that and feel that it does not matter, but it does, because our lives are being shaped by our past habit tendencies. The things that you've done in the past are the things that are likely to occur every single day. And so if you do not look at those things that do not lead you to the path that you've been called to walk, and try to filter them away so that you can only move with that clarity, so that every single day you know that if I'm doing this action, it's because I'm headed in this direction, and this is what is going to lead me there. And so we have to be earnest, because life is very meticulous. Like, if it's so easy to move like from right to wrong, and we feel that if we tell small lies, if we become a little bit lazy, if we don't take accountability, if we just like procrastinate a little, if we just do it a little, it's not going to affect the overall outcome. But it does. We always have to make sure that we stay on the lane, because there's any small shaking can deter us from the path. Our minds are already crowded every single day. Our minds are always running. And so how true are you? How sure are you that the decisions that you're making are not because your mind is disturbed? We know that we cannot come out with clarity. We know that we cannot be able to make the right decisions when we are disturbed. We know that we cannot be able to think things through when we are disturbed. But then when we are disturbed, that is when we are trying to make the life-changing decision. That is when we are trying to, do everything, and we feel that all these decisions that we are making do not have a part to play with where we are now. So I just want to encourage you, for someone who feels that they've been riding their train of chasing their dream, riding the chain of maybe their trains of reaching to a certain point in life, riding their trains of maybe reaching wherever goal or whatever destiny or whatever path that God has called you to walk on this earth. and you feel that it's not happening for you yet, it's taking a longer time than it should, I just want to let you know that probably you've been focusing on the waiting for so long, and now you have to focus on moving forward with clarity and being earnest with what you are doing, being earnest with the decisions you are making. Let your decisions be true to who you are. Don't do it because something is influencing you. And how do you know something is influencing you if you're not taking analysis of yourself, if you're not watching your thoughts, if you're not watching your actions? We should be able to see that the things that we do now either are taking us to the direction we are headed, or are deterring us from the direction we are headed. So I just want to tell you that it's a new year, it's a new day, it's a brand new season, as every single day it is. And we should always know that we do not have so much of the time, like 1 year, to start making the right decisions. But we have this very moment, we have this very time, because our life, like I said, is being shaped by our past habit tendencies. The things that we've been doing in the past, maybe in the previous life or in this life, are the ones that are really like shaping the way we go about our things. Haven't you ever wondered, like sometimes you come out of your room, you really want to go to the kitchen, but you find yourself maybe pressing or changing maybe on channel 50? Why did you do that? Like you really woke up from your bed headed somewhere, but now you're doing something else. And it's so easy for that to happen every single day of our life. It does happen like every single day, because it's a battle that we all must fight with. We all want to come to a certain level of understanding, and only that understanding comes only from earnesty and clarity. When we are earnest, we are patient in our search, because what you are is not outside of what you want. Everything that you are is what you want, and so you always have to make sure that you are better. You are moving more clearly, you're moving forward clearly, you are true with your actions, you are true about the things you're searching, you're true about your relationships, you are also clear on the decisions that you are taking. Let your decisions not be because, oh, I'll just do it for this time, and then maybe I'll quit later, or I'll stop doing that, or it's because I don't want this guy to feel bad. It should be because it's what you want to do, and it's because of it's who you are. So when you start moving with clarity and earnesty, then you can be fulfilled that you have already arrived, because like literally every single moment, every single minute, every single second, every single hour, we are who we want to be. So you have to recognize that it takes effort, it takes time, it takes meticulous handling of yourself to be able to, arrive, because every single day we arrive at the destination through our actions, through our decisions. If you make bad decisions today, don't hope to arrive at a place of peace, at a place of calmness, at a place of joy, at a place of... But if you are able to pull yourself together again and say, okay, I want to move this way because I want to be true to myself, this is who I am, finding yourself, discovering more about yourself, then you are definitely going to arrive into a tomorrow that is more joyous, that is more peaceful, that is more calm, and that is more fulfilled. So I wish you all the best as you begin the new year. I wish you all the best as you continue to put in efforts in all the things that you want to see happen in your life. And I pray that God gives you the strength. I pray that God gives you clarity. I pray that God fills your heart with earnesty, because when we are earnest in our search, we are patient. So always try to move forward with clarity and try to move forward with earnesty, and you will then see that you have already arrived a place that you thought was so far, a place that you thought you needed to put so much actions to get there. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you a happy new year, and I wish you a blessed life. Thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.